Hello, and welcome to Girl Let's Agree to Disagree. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm so excited. It's
And she
BB
just can't hide it.
We just can't hide it. For everybody who's coming in right now, thank you for being so patient with us if you are waiting. And if you are new to the show, or if you are here with us as always, make sure you click like and subscribe, click to receive those notifications because we are in it to win it, baby. We are going to be recapping and we are trying to do a good 2 to 3 times a week, right? Busy
Yeah.
at me and he's like, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're trying to be more consistent in this piece. So, if am I hearing an echo? Are you guys hearing an echo?
No.
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay, beautiful. So, yeah, click like, subscribe, click to receive those notifications. This is our first time back in almost a year, and we are so excited because we are with our first guest of the season, a very incredibly good friend of mine, and you may have seen his pretty little face on Netflix. The Squid Games, the challenge, Mr. Dash Cat.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much for having me. I'm not kidding. I've been watching your YouTube show ever since y'all started it all those years back, and I'm a huge fan. And I'm just so happy to be here. So thank you.
Yo, I am seeing all of our regulars busy. I
I
am
know. I'm
seeing
so
Vernon.
excited
I'm
that
seeing
everybody's here.
Cam.
Like
I'm
this,
seeing
it
Tim.
warms my heart.
Yes, you guys, I am so excited. We are so in love with you guys, seriously. And the
Aw.
fact that we are going to be talking some major tea with some of these people, and we are going to just bask in all of the drama and what may be. And y'all, I know that we're 2 days in of knowing about this cast. So we are a little bit late. Girly got to work. We all got stuff to do. So we did all look at the videos beforehand. I want to see a hand in the chat, like who's watched the videos. We're going to go kind of refresh your memory a little bit. Unfortunately, all of the videos that I have from CBS that they have literally sent us as media, I cannot post unless we do edited clips. It's just part of our agreement with CBS. And and I don't want to get in trouble because they're out here scouting, they're looking.
They
uh
are.
so yeah, some people already got in troubles, as
Ooh,
someone. Huh? What?
I said,
So
ooh.
yeah, I thought you said who. I was gonna be like, I
I
ain't
can't tell you.
saying. But if you're on Twitter, you would know who was getting in trouble and who put it in. But yes,
Oh,
Jamie, if for anybody who hasn't watched, y'all, yes, Mike Bloom did a beautiful job. Those are all of the clips that we personally have as well that we watched before y'all. But Mike did it in such a great way because he edited it, he asked questions, and then he kind of clipped all of those things. I don't got time for that. That's why Mike Bloom makes the money. But we'll watch it from him. But yes, very much so. Okay, y'all. I want to know who's excited about 26.
Very much so. Doesn't it feel like it kind of slapped you in the face?
It
Like I
sure
feel like I
did.
was waiting and then boom, it was here.
Absolutely. I hope everybody really enjoyed their holiday season. I haven't seen y'all in such a long time. I
It's been a
mean,
long
it's been a
time.
hot second since I've been on. I feel like I took a really nice break and now I am just ready to be consumed in madness again.
Yeah.
So I apologize, I'm not all like there yet, but I will. But even they had to dash. If for those of you who don't know Dash, okay, so Dash is actually iconic and has been iconic since before the
Yes,
Squid
God.
Games, okay. He has been a good friend of mine since way before that.
Yeah.
And are a gamer, you would probably see that that he is a Big Brother super fan and he has played many a time in Sequester. If you haven't seen Sequester, it's where I first met Dash because we played together, and he was my main biatch. Okay, my
Exactly.
alliance. We were in an alliance. We were together.
A very iconic alliance, if I say so myself.
Yes, it was a very,
Does
very
sequester
iconic.
still happen?
No, it's not a thing
Okay.
anymore. But like during the pandemic, when we were all locked up, it was just like such a good way to meet other reality people and game. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
if you watched like the Big Brother one and there was the Survivor one, and then we did the All Stars one, and that's where we met.
Wow.
And yeah, and fell in love. And Jess has just been such an amazing friend to me. Like, long before I was ever on Squid Game. So that's my
Oh,
girl. Love
And he
you.
killed it on Squid Games, and I loved it. And we knew that he was going to be, out there just like all the rest of us little girlies, doing his thing. Thank you, Haru. I love that you just come by just to say thanks and
love
give
you,
us a little
Haru.
like. Everybody, give us likes. We will be a little bit more consistent for next time. Okay. Overall thoughts of this cast. Let's get into it
Okay.
because I don't know. The guys are trying to help me out here because it's been about like 7 months since I've touched a computer for I,
Right.
I have not podcasted. I was living my life and I was just like, yes, don't talk to me about nothing because I'm
Do
saving
you
all
want to
my
just put
energy.
up photos, the photo of the cast, because I can share that here. If
See,
you,
yes, if you can share, do you want to share?
yeah. So just add it.
Yes.
Boom.
Bam. Oh, what a beautiful
I
cast.
like them.
Gorgeous.
Yes. Let's get hey.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah. So let's get into it. Actually, I think that this is a relatively good looking cast. Don't you
I
think?
agree. I agree. I have, you know what? Just looking like at it for the first time, not knowing any names, not knowing any backgrounds, anything about them. I looked at this photo and I was like, I can deal with this. Like I had no qualms. I wasn't like, oh no, where are the, who's the? I looked at the photo and I said, you know what? Let's go, let's go. And this is the first time in a long time that I felt this way. I didn't feel supercharged. I didn't feel let down. I didn't feel, disrespected or wanting a little bit more. It was just like, hmm, let's go. And I love that.
Yeah. What do you think, Dash?
Yeah, I would say some people seem really excited to be there, and like
Mm,
that's always what I look for, is because it's like so many people want this opportunity. If you're gonna have it, you gotta fully immerse yourself in it and like stay grounded and be in the moment and like take it all in and like be grateful to be there. Whereas others, they're not giving me much yet, if I'm
yeah.
gonna be completely honest, but I'm still gonna give everybody a chance. But overall, I think they're cute. I think the cast have gotten a lot better in recent years, ever since the 50% diversity rule. That, like compared to your crusty ass cast, Jess, like come on. Um, like I'm so sorry. Like you in this house would have thrived. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm excited. I'm real. There's a few people that I'm super excited about, and we're definitely gonna
Oh
get
yeah,
into that.
we'll
Yeah.
get into this cast, and I agree with all of y'all. And I love this that yeah, Fernando's it is giving Big B 20 to me, like roughly. Not, I mean, I don't know what about it. I mean, I see the Steve, I see I see a Haley
Yeah.
like girl, but visual wise, like I see like a Jared 2 from last season. I don't know. We get into
Oh no! Oh no!
it.
Oh no!
Look, when I okay, so I just want to say that from what we're about to talk about, because like I said, I'm a little bit of a busy. We're all busy girlies, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I do want to do a disclaimer and say that that even though I did my homework and I watched the videos, we're going to be under the assumption that everybody here, because you're all super fans and you just like to Talk Tea that you have watched this, and if you haven't, someone, we can put the link below. Actually, who would Jamie B, if you're still in here, if you can maybe share the link for the Mike Bloom video so that they can kind of see this later on or whatnot, so that they can kind of get an idea of what we're talking about. But if you've watched it, you've watched it, and we'll just give you little tidbits on the way. So that being said, I'm also going to be, let's see, we're going to be sharing. I'll stop here, and I'm going to be, what we're doing is sharing the screen for the reality TV updates, right?
Yep.
Because we decided this was the best people that you could follow probably for this type of tea. Are we correct?
They got all the tea there. Yeah, I love that account. They're really awesome.
If you don't follow them, follow them. And then they have all the tea here. So would I be able to just
click on each one? Yes, you can.
Oh, but can I make it bigger?
You have to zoom in your screen.
I see. Ta-da! We'll start with Angela I guess we're going
let's go alphabetical order.
That's perfect. Order. That's how my notes are. So
oh yeah? Okay.
yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
I love you.
So our first
I love you too.
So our first house guest is Angela Murray. Obviously, I'm just going to be reading. 50, real estate agent from Syracuse, Utah. She's originally from Long Beach, California, and she's married with children who are already out of the house. Mm-hmm. I will say that by watching hers, I'll say by myself, I was very empowered. I'm really excited to see this woman play. She's giving me kind of like, if anybody's watched Big Brother Canada, she's kind of giving me a little bit of Karen vibes. Not very much Karen vibes, but if you know her. Karen, she's very iconic. She was
she was a lot stronger than her.
She was final two. Well, we're talking about the same. I don't think that she's necessarily gonna be gunning for the big boys. She's not. But what I do love is that she is a major BB super fan, and she has applied many a times. She's in a part of her life where I think me as being a little bit younger than her, I kind of, I don't know, I aspire to see like that she has like all of this like gusto of just like that she's so excited to be in this house, and she wants to manipulate, and she wants to just like really get in there, and I'm really excited to see how that works out. And she does I heard that she does her own BB brother, Big Brother games, in her backyard with her children. So
that's fun.
This is why
I love that.
What do you think?
So I have several things. I'm excited.
And we can, as we know, this is called agree to disagree. Girl, let's agree to disagree. As we all know in this chat, Busy never agrees with me. And Dash, you are more than likely to agree or disagree with me, but we keep it cute.
We do keep it. I liked her. Yeah, I liked her. I think that these are the things that were interesting about her. One, I'm from New York originally, and I never knew there was a Syracuse anywhere else but in New York. So that was interesting to me. Two, she said she had never gone away to college, camp, done any social activities. And I was thinking, what have you done all of your life? So she was excited to get into this game because she was saying she never did any of that stuff. So I'm excited for her to play the game because she was saying that I've never gotten a chance to get away. I never was in a dorm. I never shared an apartment. I never did all these things. So this is her first chance to live with someone else and to and socially interact with other people. I loved everything about her. But when this lady started crying and she was saying, I'm just so excited to be here, I said, okay, I don't know if this is a safe place for everybody else who probably have friends socially interacting with other people. I got nervous, and then she cried for like 3 questions, and I was like, "Girl, I
People
know this is
are
an exciting."
allowed. People are
You know
allowed to
they
be
are, but I
emotional
was
this age.
I'm very nervous for the people because then it feels like she may be overzealous when she gets in the house. So, what are you guys eating today? Are you excited to be in the Big Brother house? Oh, did you guys go see the back room? Oh my God, I can't wait. Julie's gonna go say something to us, and it's just like, girl, calm down, sis. Wait till Julie pops on up in the big screen. Did you see the fish upstairs? You want to go play checkers? I just felt like it was so much at once. And it was like, girl, calm down. You are 50 years old. But overall, I like her. In her interview, she was also wearing another suit like she's wearing here, but it was like a blue one. So I'm wondering what her wardrobe choice is going to be, because didn't Claire, I thought she was going to switch it up after we saw her promo video, but then she then just kept wearing those long dresses. So I'm wondering if Angela's always going to be in the business suit, in a smock and this shirt. So I mean, I like her. I have lots of questions.
Des?
I'm dead. I can't. Okay, so for me, like, I am an emotional baddie. Like, I resonated with her passion. I felt like she was like really hungry to play and hungry for this opportunity. So for that, she's one of my preseason. She got this preseason stand card for me. Because I'm like, she does, because I'm like, I love a queen who's like, I usually do root for the moms. Like, I love a mommy. What can I say? Yeah.
We love a
and
mommy.
she's like, I'm a party girl. I'm passionate. And like, people were saying she was Nicole Franz's mom, which I also thought was funny.
That is hilarious.
I could see that.
I could see it.
I could see that.
I just see her like really going for it in the game. Like, I could see her potentially pulling a Jessica and making a huge game-changing move if she was to ever win HOH, but maybe I'm giving her too much credit. That is to be seen. But I just I see the spark and the fire and the hunger in her. And so she's giving me no choice but to stand at this point. Oh yeah, that was an ugly answer. I will.
Yeah, I don't think that it was Cody Nixon. It was Cody Calafiori, but I'm pretty sure she meant Cody Calafiori. But either way, I think that what she meant, and I cannot fault it, because Cody actually played, to me, he did play a really good game with what he was given.
He did.
And it doesn't matter if people said that, that he pre-gamed or whatever the case is. Like, when you're in the house for that long, like, it's hard for you to keep it together and still be as composed. And I think that that's what she meant. She wanted to play like Cody. She wanted people to come to her with like, she wanted to have people that she could not to tell what to do, but it was just like have a team of people that she can maneuver. And I think there are some people in this house that will do what she said.
I agree, and she'll cry if you don't.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm okay with someone who does a good cry. I love Brandon. He's like we are, for those people who just started watching us. Yeah, expect a lot of banter.
Oh yeah,
expect a lot of
yeah. Jessica, yesterday we were talking and she was like, "You think we could do it in an hour?" We both wrote to each other the time it would take. And we both agreed, like, girl, it's not gonna happen.
It's like, there's no way in hell we're gonna do this in an hour. It's like each of those videos that we were trying to do were like, I don't know.
Sometimes we try to have quick conversations on the phone without even talking about this stuff, and we're on the phone for like 3 hours. Like the last week when we were just trying to say what we're gonna do, and we ended up on the phone for hours. You were at work and ended up not at work still, and we're still on the phone. And you think we're gonna do a girl, let's agree to disagree call in 1 hour? It's not gonna happen.
We try.
We do.
What can I say? Let's go to the second one. Bam!
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn Rivera.
I
Oh my
stand
God.
her.
Okay, let's talk.
What we gonna, girl, agree to disagree on this one?
I
We're
know.
gonna.
Okay, there's
So
gonna be there's gonna be
are.
a little bit. It's gonna be
We
let's talk
are.
first because I know some people may know and may not know some of the tea. So let's see. Brooklyn Rivera.
So,
She's 34.
mhm.
She's a business administrator from Dallas. She's a former Mrs. America. She's a mom. She's a wifey. She has 3 kids. Um and she's doing it for the moms. She says she's doing it for the moms. She wants to be the first wife and mother to win the season. She says she's a type A personality. She says that she's very competitive. Um what else do we say? I mean she's stunning. She is
She is
stunning. We cannot
beautiful.
yeah, she's stunning.
Yeah.
Who wants I'm scared. I don't know who to go with first. Do people want I'll let the chat figure it out. Do you want the good news or do you want the bad news? Like who wants the good news first or the bad news first? It's the first person to tell me.
Just start with the bad news.
You want to start with the bad?
Start with the bad news.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, said Brooklyn almost
Oh,
feels like you.
Whoa.
That is,
whoa.
I mean, I can agree in
To
some
this.
cases because she is a very empowering woman. Like I feel like she is very much about, the girly the work that she does alone, that she works with in pageantry and she helps other women like feel empowered and works in that field. Um can be a plus. But we'll start with the negative. We'll start
Okay.
let's go with Dash. Dash, what do you think about Miss Brooklyn?
Okay, so I will give her, she's like you in the way that you're both beautiful, and I think that's pretty much where it ends, for me.
No, this
Um,
okay. Okay.
and you know what? And you know what? I will also say I do think that she has a lot of potential as a player.
Yes.
I do see that. I think she has the potential to win comps. I think she has the potential to make it far. I don't really see winner, but I could see her potentially making it a good way of the game. But it's 2024. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if you're associating yourself with bigots and kikied up on your grid with bigots, that's one way for me to revoke the stand card immediately. Like, you are
Yes.
not getting my stand card, girl. Because Aaron Grease, BB15 being all up on your grid bestie, it's just like, personally, like, they say you are the company you keep, and it's
Yes.
like, yeah, it's like if your morality is so low that you're kikied up with the girl who's like continued to be racist even after getting dragged, scalped. Her wig was in orbit, like by the whole world, and she's still standing on her problematic stuff. Like, I can't. Erin's probably my least favorite Big Brother player ever, just because of how
For
horrific
sure.
she was to the house guests, especially Candace.
Yeah.
So the fact that that's your friend, it's kind of like that just smells
I
to me.
find it
So
and I totally respect that, Dash, and I find it very ironic
She
because
said
as
Taylor Hall.
she did when she talked about at first when they asked her who her who her big brother, who the big brother house guest was that she kind of like either looks up to. At first she was or wants to mold their game like, and then
Mhm.
at first she was like, I don't want to be like anybody else, like I
Yeah,
want to
that's
be
it.
the first of everything, she's kind of very hell-bent on being the first. Yeah, maybe it should be the first house guest to be friends with an absolute bigot, but
She
um
wins.
but she then said Taylor Hale, and so
Taylor
I
Hall.
Taylor
yeah,
Hall.
I mean, I'm sorry. I meant Hale. I meant Hale, like Hale.
No, but
No,
she
but
Taylor
no,
said
Hale.
she said
Hall.
Taylor Hall.
Like, yeah, she did say she does like other thing is that she says that she is a Big Brother, not a super fan, but a fan.
And
And
that's why she loves Taylor Hall.
And
I don't believe
I
her.
I don't know.
I like her, and so this is where the bias comes in. Because I know
Mhm.
that she's friends with bigots. I don't think that she's the best person, outside of the game. And I'm not giving her passes. I'm not saying I'm gonna be, her number one fan when it comes to outside of the game. But I feel like when she gets in there, she just has this personality. She has this likability. If you don't know anything of her background, that you just want to get to know. She seemed fun. She seemed flirty. What was bothering me was her. I'm a mom. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I'm a mom. I want a Big Brother player to be a wife and a mom. It has a mom one. Who's gonna kick out a mom? Nobody will kick out a mom. I'm a mom. And it was just like, girl, shut up. We get it, girl. People have children all the time. We are like, it's like we're not pressed. And
Not the
if
one
that's
who's never had a child say we've all had children all the time.
I didn't
Yes,
say I
it's a
do. I
hard
was just saying
job.
people do. But girl, you're not the first mother to come into the house, girl. Like, give it a rest, okay? Give it up, delicious. You're lucky man. It just wasn't given for me. But outside of that, she just had this je ne sais quoi that I was like, tell me more. Yes, more. And I feel like something about that personality is gonna wrap the other house guests around her fingers. And I loved her very weird obsession with wanting to use a showmance as a shield. So her saying like, I know how to get people together, and so then I'll keep them together, and then I'll be behind them as people start to target them. So I mean, I don't know. It's something about her that I'm like, you know what, girl? I got my eye on you. I got my eye on you. Don't bring up your children or your husband. And but in really play this, I'm gonna put a showmans together and use them as a shield thing together, and I'll be behind you 100%.
Hmm. Okay. It'll be
And
interesting.
Jess.
Yeah. Didn't I say what I was
Kinda.
gonna say? I kind of said it. Like,
Oh, okay.
you know, I'm I'm from I feel like I'm from the generation where I feel that people can grow and learn and love and people can have friends that have made mistakes, you know. I don't know, like, I mean, I know I've never met Erin in my life, and I heard that she is still, you know,
The same.
has not really changed her ways. I don't know. I d- I mean, I don't know. Do we know like how close she is to Erin?
We don't know. We don't know. And
Because that's
uh
another thing. Like, I don't want to judge. I mean, like,
it could be a high and by. It could be like we've done patronage before. We danced
she's,
together.
she's a, yeah, she's from, she's from the area. She is a, a Mrs. America. She's always with cute girlies. She's always with popular girlies. Maybe she's
Yeah.
never seen her season. And she just knows that people are, you know what I mean? I
That's
don't
a
Yeah.
good point. I will say they're close enough that Erin had the cojones to come back to Twitter after years.
Oh,
And I went to
psycho.
go, yeah, I saw it and I went to go see her page and I'm blocked. So I'm like,
I mean, you would
Dash.
be Dash would be blocked, actually. He's a
and I'm
blockable
like,
guy.
damn, I must have ate her up one of these days. Like, um, yeah, I don't know, but they're close enough for her to be bold enough to come back to Twitter, and then not these people making edits of Erin like as if she's like this icon. I'm like, y'all, get a grip,
No,
please.
please, yeah, calm down.
Yes, please.
We are not here for the revisionist history.
They're like
That is a
ironically
no.
standing, but like it's not giving. Like, please stop.
Yeah, and yeah, people do some people do hate Brooklyn just for the mere fact that she is associated with Aaron,
And that's sad.
which is very sad because you never want to be like associated, like just hated just because you're
Well,
nice to somebody,
yeah.
for the person they are now or the person that they know versus the person that maybe that, I mean, I'm sure she probably didn't see the season, although she probably should have,
Mm.
to be quite honest. But I don't know. I'm
Next person.
we'll go,
Yeah,
yeah. Uh-huh. We'll
A
go
big old question
there.
mark for her.
Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see how
Yes.
that
She's on my
story
list, though.
revolves. And also because she's Latina. Or is she Latina or is she a white girl that married a Latino?
Oh, I don't know.
Because her last name is Rivera. So I'm like
Oh.
thinking, Brooklyn Rivera, is that your husband's name? Are you representing for the Latinos too? Which I don't think so because you would have said something. I don't know.
I think she would have said something because she really went overboard with the mom branding.
Yeah,
I
so she would have
agree.
said Latina. Yeah, she would have really pushed that.
Yeah.
And I think it's so great to have empowerment in being a mom. And like that's amazing. And I would love to see a mom win. I always root for the mothers.
Yeah.
But like she was talking about it as if mothers are a minority.
Right.
Yes. Like I was like,
No one's ever
girl,
seen
it's
one on
like-
Big Brother. We need one to win. And it's like, girl, we have
I
brothers
felt-
here all the time.
I actually felt slightly dissed when she said, "Can you put a mother that knows what she's doing?" Or like she said something along that fact, right? She was like, "Can you put
Yeah.
someone who would actually win or whatever?"
That's what I'm saying. It's
Had a
like,
chance at
girl,
winning,
it's
and I was
not
like-
that we're not that behind.
excuse me? You're trying to represent for the mothers while snatching all the mothers up before
Actually,
you?
yeah, I didn't even think about that.
She's
You're
a no for
basically
me. I'm
saying
sorry.
she's basically saying I'm here to represent. the
Finally, there's a
mothers,
mom.
me, finally, because the mothers that were here were not doing it. They were not cutting it. So it was almost like a very
She dragged you, Johnson.
she kind of slightly read. She kind of slightly read the women.
Not this.
She dragged you, Jess. She didn't care about Shelly or her daughter or her children. She didn't care that they have never been a mother before.
I'm sure she didn't watch my season because she would have not said that. That's all
There's
I gotta say.
never been a mother on this show before.
Has never been not one, not a wife and not a mother at all.
Literally, it's giving like
Daddy.
No. Oh well, this is where we at. Okay.
Wait, one more thing. I gotta say it.
Yes.
It's like Taylor Hale, first Black woman winner. Jag, first Sikh winner. Brooklyn, first mother.
First mother. Yes.
Yeah. I can't.
She wants to be represented in that group. Yes, I would.
First mom.
I would. I mean, she can't be first pageant queen winner because that goes to Taylor. Or no, or was it Taylor? No, she wasn't.
I think it is Taylor.
Jordan was. I didn't know if Jordan was a former. No.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I digress. Let's get to it. Let's get to Cam
Daddy
Sullivan-Brown, 25, physical therapist. Yeah, right. He was a wide receiver for Penn State. Got his degree in broadcast journalism. He's the one who is an influencer with over 750,000 followers. What does
he's from Bowie, Maryland. He's right there. He literally is right there.
Should we be concerned?
I want it. No. I mean, maybe my partner should be. But no, I liked him. I think he does like music influencing, right? So like, I know that Danielle Reyes, she follows him. She had been following him already. And he gives like R&B suggestions on his Instagram. I think it's like Just Cam or something like that. He has no clothes on.
That's why.
But he just talks about like musical influence. I like him a lot. He doesn't know a dang thing about this game.
He is not. He is a pure
I really love him for his personality. Now, when it came to his interview, y'all, these are the things that he said he's looking forward to. He's looking forward to understanding the rules of the game. He's interested in getting slimed. Okay, he can't wait to get slimed.
Because it's Nickelodeon.
Yeah, wait, literally.
And he said he's so excited about how big the couch is. He cannot wait to sit on the big couch. And that's what's really exciting for him. But outside of that, he has the charisma. He has the gift of gab. I think he's a vibe. He's very good to look at. The left picture way more than this right one. And I'm here for it. Like I'm here for it.
Yeah. Dash, your thoughts?
I also think he's really fine.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So he is the daddy of
I
the season.
Yeah, I think he is the daddy of the season, I would
Hmm.
say. I think that he is giving me like future challenge recruit. Like I could
Yeah.
see
Yes.
him getting on the Challenge USA or the MTV one or one of those. I think that he is like showman's bait gold.
Yeah.
The girls would be foolish not to go over him because he's fine as hell. But and he seems sweet. I mean, hopefully that sweetness is genuine, But he doesn't seem like he's seen the show, which, I'm here for recruits as long as the recruits give entertainment. So I'm just hoping that he provides and isn't boring. That's my only fear about him.
Yeah.
But I think he'll be fun to watch, and I do have hopes.
Um. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I agree with that person. He clearly watched BB 25 because he stole Jared's intro, and I think that he gave me, at least in the videos, Jared 2.0 vibes. Like
Really?
it was too Jaredy, from the showmans to the I wanna hang out with old people to the, like, I'm just like, what season did you watch? I'm pretty sure it was Jared's season. Um, I mean, he all right.
Ooh.
I'll let you know once I get closer to him.
I'm assuming that if he no, you know what? No, because sometimes the Instagram influencers and the TikTokers aren't necessarily, not all of them are necessarily great people when you meet them.
That's
You
true.
know, I know a lot of people that are very big influencers who the only reason that they are influencers is because they have social anxiety and they don't like to be around people.
Yeah.
So, in this case, he does say he's lovable, but everybody says they're lovable.
Yeah,
They
but
say
he
that with
actually
their
seems
social.
it.
Well, I mean,
Cause Blue last year, I mean, I know she was big on the social media, but if that lady walked my way, I would walk out of the building.
mm,
Oh, wow.
maybe. Wow.
I could not stand Blue. I could not stand her. I
Really?
could not.
She was interesting. Hey,
I think she was
Bruno.
entertaining.
Hey Bruno.
Everybody, say hi to Bruno. Bruno is a legend. For those of y'all who do not know him, he is the legend of Big Brother Canada, an all-star. He played 3 on season 3 and on season 5, and he has his own Twitch where he will probably he's also recapping Big Brother. So Bruno, give them the link. Let them know where they can follow you at, okay?
Yeah.
So that everybody could go follow you.
Hey
That's
Bruno.
that is my Big Brother Canada bestie. I also recap with him from time to time. He's very cool. Sorry about that. So, oh yeah, so we're going. Oh, he's a football player. There's no social anxiety coming from a Big Ten
And
team
yeah,
like
Penn,
Penn
yeah,
State.
Penn
Oh
State.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I just know it's big. I know it's go to the next person, just
There's not much to this guy until we
Okay.
until we actually see it. I mean, he has no strategy. He
and
doesn't know
maybe
the
we will
game.
see it.
Yeah. Oh,
I could
absolutely.
see him making it fourth or the second place. Like I could see it.
He
Just
could go to
based on
first
But like I
place with
don't see him
me for
winning.
sure.
Oh,
just
I don't
based on the just based on the challenges alone. Just based on the challenges
exactly.
alone. He could. You never know.
Cam's on my
Okay.
list. We got Brooklyn and Cam.
Okay, now we got Cedric. Cedric, he's one of the young, if not the youngest player in the
Yeah.
house.
Yes.
He is a cutie patootie. I think he's such a cutie patootie.
He
21
is.
from Boise, Idaho. Um, his strategy says to be the most observant person possible, but you know
Yeah.
what? He seems like a very not like emotional guy. Like that's one thing about this season. I feel like it's very vibey. It's all about genuine connections, and all of them feel like they're gonna be, the life, either the life of the party, or they all think that they're gonna connect very well with other individuals in the house. His main strategy is going to be that of a social game.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
with the
know.
man on the moon. This comment, the last one.
The man on the man on the moon. Let's see. It seems like he doesn't know what he's getting into. He'll either do good or spiral like Paloma.
That's what I was seeing from him. Something was just seeming so like, oh, this is gonna be so cool. Like, I can't wait. I'm gonna see people. People don't talk to people anymore. People don't connect anymore. I'm gonna connect. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna observe. I'm gonna smile. I'm gonna talk to people. I'll win, but maybe I won't win. I'm gonna eat things, but maybe I won't. I'm so excited. I want to get zinged. And I was thinking, I don't know what he thinks he's about to do. But everything seemed like it's just brand new. It was giving very Aries energy. Everything seemed like the first day.
Well, I will say that Paloma, the reason she spiraled was because she was literally manhandling that first week. It was like she was doing way too much, way too fast, way too crazy, super type A. If anything, I would probably feel like Brooklyn would get Paloma on people's asses. You know what I mean? Just because of how much she was trying to control
That's
and go
true.
everywhere. I
That's
don't
true.
see that from this guy. I see that he's like kind of very chill, go with the flow. He almost looks like he has a very good head on his shoulders. I kind of like him. Dash, what do you think?
I think he's adorable.
For
I
sure.
think he needs to breathe. Like he, I like honestly every time his interviews would pop up during the Mike Bloom interviews, I would like jolt a little because it was like he came in so hot, so intense,
Yeah,
and I'm like, you
he
need
had
some
a lot of
yoga,
energy.
you need to breathe because it's giving very young to me.
Mhm.
Like I feel like his age showed in his video, and I think it will show in the game. I think he seems like a sweetheart. He seems like a
For
great
sure.
guy. I don't see him being a good player, but I don't think he's gonna be like awful or anything as a person. Like he seems like a great
Mhm.
guy, not a good player. Um, and the thing that like really like made me feel this way was like the final nail in his coffin for me, as far as like, will you get my stand card preseason? And the answer is no. He will not be getting my stand card because he's like, if it comes down to final three and I know I'm gonna lose against my friend, I'm still gonna bring them because friendship's more important. I'm like,
Oh
girl,
yeah.
I can't. I can't with the Barney and Friends. Like when I watch reality,
Not the
yeah,
Barney.
yeah,
Not
it's like
Barney and
when I watch a
friends.
reality TV, like I want to see you play to win. Like, and if they're your true friend and they're
They'll
gonna beat you
understand.
in the end, they'll understand. So
Hmm.
I never understand that because, like, for me, it's like if you take me, if Jess and I was to play a game together, I love her to death. But if she was to cut me in third place, as long as she lets me get like very far, she has my vote to win if it's a good move for her,
Yeah.
because I'm not, it's like, it's a game, play the game. This is not America's Next Top Best Friend.
I
Right.
agree with that. I do agree with that. And we know that's not going to be the case in this house. They always say that in the beginning. And then as soon as they have to make cuts, it gets
I don't know. He's
wild.
giving that.
It gets wild. And first of all, like, and as I was saying with Kathy, he's a former Marine, which is kind of weird at his age. He's 21 and he's an ex-Marine. And I find that very interesting. And all at the same time, thinking about someone who's 21 and military, maybe he might have a little
Started
bit
right
more
after high
discipline.
school.
Yeah, maybe he'll have a little bit more discipline. Maybe he's just very excited for the game right now, but when he goes into the house, it might kind of chill out a little bit. I feel that when you get into that house and you're with like 16 other people or 15 other people, 16 included, but you kind of like you start to see the tops and the bottoms, like the people with the really high energy, and then those with high energy kind of go a little bit more into the mid, and then other people that completely like zone out and just go really low, kind of like how like how Aza did her season. We all know
Yeah.
Aza. Aza is like an amazing
High
personality. When
energy.
you meet her, she
I
is
love
like
her.
the vibe. She's a vibe. She lights up a room. But when you watched her game on Big Brother, she was absolutely miserable. And like literally
It
her
was
vibe
on.
was not that. Like, I mean, she had
Mm-hmm.
her moments, but for the most part, she was very down and she was very
Mm-hmm.
quiet girl, and that's not
Hmm.
Asa. Not the at least not the Asa I know.
Not
So
yet.
She's
so we never know.
amazing.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
He's not on my list overall. Sorry.
Yeah, and I agree that with Man on the Moon, Chado was also 21, and he did give me a little bit of Chado vibes, not in the sense of like because Chado's definitely a little bit more calm, and grounded, but
Yes.
that he had a good head on his shoulders, like a good sense of like what he wanted to accomplish. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get there, but he's gonna do a lot of learning, if anything,
For
and he's
sure.
21. His
I hope
frontal
Justin
his
Guarini
frontal
told him a
lobe.
lot about what he needs to do because he
Right.
looks just like Justin Guarini
Oh,
from
oh my
season
god.
one of
I could see that.
American
Of
Idol.
American Idol. Oh my
Yeah, so I hope
god.
Justin
He's
Guarini
the
told him.
Okay, side note, I didn't know up until like last year that he was the Dr. Pepper guy.
What do you mean?
He's in the Dr. Pepper commercials. He's the little Dr. Pepper guy. The one who's like,
You're
"Hey,
lying.
hey," the little Dr. Pepper commercial.
You're
Yeah.
lying.
Yeah. No, I'm not. That's him.
Okay.
Guys, look up Justin Guarini and Dr. Pepper, and you'll see his commercials. And he looks like Prince. He looks like it's the
No.
any side
Wow.
note. Side note. Okay, we're gonna go to the next one. She's a little interesting. I want to hear what you guys have to say about
Oh
her.
my God, he is with this wig on.
Chelsea. Oh gosh. Okay. Chelsea, Baham, she's what? 27.
Hmm.
Nonprofit director. She's from Rancho Cucamonga, California. Creative director for a family church. Oh, that's why she said she was holy. Uh Communications degree, where she also played basketball. Okay,
I could see that.
she says that she's very like in her videos, she says that she's very competitive.
Hmm.
What I kind of loved is that she said that she was loud. She was a little loud, a little ratchet, a little hood, a
My
little
favorite
holy, a
part.
little righteous.
Yeah.
I kind of loved all of those things. She's beautiful, as you can see. What do you guys? She's a super fan. She's been a super fan. She's been watching for the past 10 plus years. I really wish I knew what her likes and her dislikes were because I don't think I saw that as
No,
far
she
as
had a
people she
really
wanted.
short interview. I loved her. I thought she was bubbly. I thought she was fun. She seems, and maybe this is like the black thing in me. She looks like somebody I know. I don't know if y'all have this in other cultures. Like it's just like you can look at someone and be like, "Girl, I know you." And even if you don't, you just have a familiar face. She just seems like someone round the way. I already know her. I know somebody who know her. I had drinks with her. I ate with her. She just seems fun. She seems like a really, really good time. I loved her talking about her little ratchet, her little hood, little holy, because we all a little bit of those, girl. And so I'm excited to watch her win. Watch her play. I don't. She's not in my top 4, but she is someone that I'm going to enjoy to watch the entire season.
What about you, Dash?
Okay, so there's so many things that I like about her. Like as
Yeah.
far as her favorite player is Davon, which is like a huge green flag to me because if you love Davon, you love good TV.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Davon stands provide good TV,
We're
honestly.
amazing.
Yeah, exactly. So that I love. I actually like really liked her based on her videos. I think she's super cute. The only reason she's not getting my stand card is because I'm seeing all these like really crazy like political opinions coming from her that I'm seeing
Whoa.
all over Twitter. Yeah, like messy. Like, yeah. I mean, I'll talk about it off air, but like the stuff I've seen, She's a question mark for me right now because I'm like, girl, this is not lining up with what I'm seeing because you seem fabulous. So that was just a little
But isn't
alarming.
she a director of a church? So it's giving right.
It's giving
Ah,
right.
It's giving right. Oh,
It's giving
yikes!
right boot.
Oh my god!
so so when she meant righteous, it
Yes,
was
he's
more
right. She's
like
right.
she's
And when she
got
said
it.
crazy, she meant it.
Oh my god, Chelsea. Well, I'm
I
glad
Like,
know.
oh,
And she
I
would have
mean,
had my stand card. I really promise.
it was that one braid. I knew it. See those girls. It was that one braid she had. Nobody does that. She said she's a Candace.
Well, we had fun, y'all.
okay, we'll see where we'll see where this goes. Let's go next.
We will. This is done.
Oh, he always does that. He always leaves.
Honestly, real. Honestly,
Girl,
real.
with Candace Owens, girl, you have to leave.
I'm dead.
Who's next? Who is next? Right.
Please.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Just are you playing us? I hear us in the
No,
background.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay, no.
I pressed sorry. I'm still working on it. Okay, the next one is Joseph Rodriguez. Is I his look. I'm like, damn. When you pick the Latino, you got to pick that one. Like that's the
Right. Because I want to
representation.
know where his white van is with his mustache.
He's scared. He's giving me a little bit of a 70s porn vibe, but
Yes.
and the crazy thing is he's a video store clerk. Like
And
and
what
I'm
video
like
stores are still open?
porn video.
Dog videos in the back, toys in the
I
front, dog
mean,
videos in the back,
there's no shame in the game, okay?
glory holes on the side.
Oh my god. Well, he's from us video store from Tampa. Maybe isn't that where the last blockbuster is?
No, the the last Blockbusters is like somewhere in like Washington or Oregon.
Uh,
He's a
well,
video store clerk for sure.
he's video store. He plays poker. He's a massive reality TV
I can see that
watcher. Um, he has a strategy of course, kind of playing a low key game and manipulating from the shadows and whatnot. He likes or models his game after Dan from BB10, very iconic player.
for sure.
Um, yeah, what do we think of him?
Is that how you spell Dan Giesling's name? I don't know
Yeah.
why I thought it was an
Yes.
Mhm.
I in it. I liked him. He seems like a gamer. He seems like someone who knows Big Brother, wants to be here for Big Brother. I love how he brought up things that were like really exciting to people who love Big Brother. He instead of like, oh, the couch, the slime, or Zingbot, which it felt like everybody said, he was like, I cannot wait to be in the same kitchen that we had Keisha's birthday in, and everyone's yelling at each other. And I was like, this is my guy. I'm excited to watch him play. Did it seem like everybody else had two photos from two different eras of their lives, and he has the same photo? But overall, he seemed fun. He said he'll be
He's
a
an
backstabber.
observant
That's good.
girly. You're such an
Yeah,
observant girly. Like I didn't
I
even realize that.
I like him so much. I think he's gonna do semi okay. He's not one that's gonna be interesting for me to watch because something about him creeps me out. But I think he's gonna be cool.
I'm so gagged because you were like, I like him. I did not expect that quick boom. But
But
I
Oh yeah,
live.
girl.
it
You
was
want to go just because I have
hilarious.
thoughts. I have
Not
thoughts.
him wearing the same shirt Monty wore on his BB press, but that
Oh
does kind of
my
look like it.
god!
Y'all
You
are
are so
hilarious.
right.
Y'all are
Good
hilarious.
eye.
That is right. The Monty shirt.
I'm dying. He says if he twists his mustache after he's scheming, I'll
Oh,
fan.
girl. I'll buy a shirt. I will buy a shirt. Give me a fan.
Before we go into dashes, hey Pika, thank you
Yes.
for the super chat. He said, "Hey guys, hola. Oh, Jessica, me voy para El Salvador en agosto, así que lamentablemente no voy a." Oh no, he's not gonna be able to see live feeds. He's gonna be in El Salvador all of August. But he says he likes Leah, and we'll get to her. Yeah, she is a cutie. Thank you so much,
Thank
Pika,
you,
for the
Pika.
super chat. Dash, my love. What
Okay.
do you think? What do you think about Mr. Joseph Rodriguez?
Okay, so I just want to clarify, like, I have a very high standard when it comes to like reality TV stars. Like,
Come on.
if you meet me in person, like I'm nice to everybody. Like, if you're nice to me, I'll like you. But like when it comes to entertaining me on my TV, like I'm always gonna be honest.
Yeah.
He's not giving much to me.
Right.
Besides the fact that he's a super fan, but there's so many super fans out there, and I'm just like a little confused as to why he got cast. I'm not seeing it right now, but I am open-minded and he can prove me wrong. I would love that. But some of his answers definitely rubbed me the wrong way. He said the kind of people he'd want to align with are Cody Calafore and Matt
Oh,
from last season.
yeah. It is
So I'm like,
that.
I could see him trying to start an all-male alliance, which is just so tired, so boring. One way to for sure have me rooting against you. Yeah, I feel like he'd target me.
Oh, for
That's a
sure.
note I wrote. I just see that.
You target it.
I don't. Yeah, I don't see him bringing good TV. But I really do hope he proves me wrong. But as of right now, he is not receiving my stamp card.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
and I just want to disclaimer it, right? Because we don't really know these people in real life. We just
No.
kind of are seeing what we think from based on, this is all based on the interviews that they've done or the what we've read, on Twitter in the Twitter streets. So it is very hard. They might come in and just like totally impress the shit out of us and we'd be like, oh my God, I didn't think you had it, you had it in you. That's insane. I think that by seeing him, I might be I can be impressed maybe.
If what happens?
Yeah.
If he does something impressive, really. I just the thing is that he kind of already has like his whole trajectory like planned of like how things are going to happen.
Yeah.
And yeah, and like Dash said, I don't like the fact that you're trying to team up with a buff jockey dude, because I have seen that plenty of times, and like I would love to see you align with someone like Angela, you know what I mean? And take it down. Like something different.
And like a
So
little more charisma too. No shade, but like you're on TV. Like let's give me something,
yeah. And I don't know. He says, Man on the Moon says I see him playing a game like Paul. I don't think he has the charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and
Exactly.
talent for Paul.
Oh, not all that.
Because to me, Paul's kind of cunty. Like he is, because he's just
I agree.
very Paul. From even though Paul is equally hated as well for being kind of a bit of a bully on his season, but where you see him as an individual, he's hella interesting. And this one, with the type of cast that we currently have, everybody's about vibes and wanting to be genuine and
Everyone.
wanting to show out on their personalities and like vibing with other people and being kind and loving one another, all that shit. Great. I love that too. He's really one of the only ones that is legit being like, no. I mean, there's like maybe 2 or 3 of them in the season, which I feel like from all of the other ones, you like they're gonna be the ones where that won't maybe be able to connect as well. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way I see it. I could
I hate to
totally
say it, I see pre-jury in his future.
really
I
Yeah,
do.
sorry.
I do. I'm so
See you
sorry.
later,
Prove me
Joe.
wrong, please.
prove
We
me
didn't do it, Joe. See you
wrong.
later.
Okay, okay. Let's go to the next one because it's they keep on getting better. Kenney, we got Kenney. I almost called him Steve. Uh
Oh,
a former undercover cop from Boston. Surprise, surprise. He didn't have to even say
thank you.
like you didn't even have to say it when he spoke. You could tell he was a cop. I understood it immediately.
Plot.
And surprise, surprise, he wants to model his game after Derek.
Yeah.
And describes himself as the most social, unsocial person. I love, first of all, that reality TV news that this is the only information that they have of him because he's an undercover cop. How could you not find him? Is he squeaky clean? Is he? I don't know. I have a feeling that feeds might get a little interesting.
Nothing about him was interesting. He seems like he's gonna mansplain. I was bored. He has a lack of self um awareness. Girl, you're a cop from jump. Like as soon as you asked me my name, I knew that you're a cop. It's just
Oh yeah, for sure.
thank you for coming. We enjoyed your time. We enjoyed you here. We hope you get a chance to put your feet in the pool. Like I have nothing more to say about Kenney. Go back home to your wife who loved Big Brother more than you do. I'm done.
Cleared, as they say. You know, I clocked him being a cop as well the second I saw his photo because I think, like, just judging by his photo, the only way they'd cast him is if he's a cop. Honestly, because they love that archetype. I'm personally bored of it. I don't really like cops, if I'm being completely honest. Not saying that all cops are terrible people, because of course there are like cops that are doing it for different reasons, but it's just like for me, it's a red flag based on my own experience with the police force and what I have observed that how they treat minorities, especially Black people. When it comes to Kenney, I feel like he's giving a bit of toxic masculinity that turns me
Very.
off. He wants to target people who are taking the game personal. Baby, this is life-changing money. It is very personal. This is
Right.
look at Angela crying.
Out here crying.
This is her dream. Yes, exactly. You see? So it's like, yes, it's very personal, baby.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And he's going to target the good TV because the good TV people are going to take that stuff personally because it is personal, baby. Yes, it's a game, but it's a very personal game. Sorry. So yeah, I'm scared for my faves if he was to ever get power in his hands, just like I'm scared for my faves if Joseph was ever to get power in his hands. I think he'll be pre-jury, and I hope that it's true, but I hope he proves me wrong as far as, like, you know, bringing more to the show than I think he will. But I don't hope he proves me wrong when it comes to being a pre-jury booth. Sorry.
Yeah,
Gotta go.
I'm kind of on the fence about this. Like, as well, as far as him being pre-jury, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, he does, where was it? Yeah, Brandon and I had that similar mind frame. He basically reminded me of Steve from BB20, who was the first boot and was also a cop. He was giving me that. He was giving me if someone, I would like to see how he goes into the house and not show that he's, you know, like what is he gonna say he does? You know, like what is he
I'm
gonna
a
do?
kindergarten teacher. Yeah,
Probably. Yeah. We'll see how well that works out. But also, he said he did it for his wife. Like, and the thing is that his wife is the Big Brother watcher. So like, yeah. Now I understand why Big Brother took away their rewind feature.
right.
Like, I have a feeling
It's gonna be a
that
whole lot from
something's
him.
gonna go down and you're gonna be saved by literally the non-existent rewind button that we
Oh my
do
God,
no
can you
longer have.
imagine?
Oh, you know.
Lord, yeah.
Oh,
Whew.
thank you, y'all. We
Oh,
love it
I
that
love
we loving
you.
that too,
Thank
Dad.
Yes.
you.
He's
Love
kind
you,
of amazing.
Pam. I love.
Yeah.
Stop. You're amazing. I'm happy to be here, y'all. This is so fun.
Yeah, we're only like 3 people
I
in.
know. I was gonna say, I was
Oh.
like, Jesse, look at this. We're doing. We need to speed it up.
Okay. We're gonna work on this. We're
Okay,
gonna
so let's
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 start
do
speeding
about
up.
4 minutes per person.
4 minutes per person. Got you. Okay. This one's gonna be easy because there wasn't a lot to talk about with him.
I love her.
Emo.
Love.
Love Kimo.
Y'all gotta
Like
go somewhere.
literally in my top 4. Like stay. Like I love Kimo. Kimo reminded me of Kevin. You know, I used to work with Kevin, but a
Yeah.
likable Kevin. Like no shade to Kevin Campbell. I love you, Down. Since you know I do. I'll text you later. But reminds me of a likable Kevin. Like personality there. Everything like it's coming out, open, willing, sharing, loving, caring. Doesn't seem manipulative. Doesn't seem messy. Just seems like creative, compassionate, caring. He's gonna be crying out there with Angela. I love every part of Kimo. I'm ready for Kimo to be here. I'm excited. I mean, he's in my of my 4. He's there too.
Same
Dash.
here. He is officially getting my preseason stand card. Congratulations,
Oh
Kimo.
my god.
Yes, he is. So far it's just Angela and Kimo, but I have very high hopes for him. I think he seems fun. He seems fabulous. He seems authentic to himself. He's a true
Yes,
fan. He
for
has
sure.
bright. He has bright energy. Yes, we love a true fan. I see him aligning with other icons in the house. I just, I think he's smart. And I love that he auditioned a bunch of times and he made it. Like, because like
Mhm.
that,
It gives hope.
he has perseverance,
Mhm.
and you're gonna need that in the Big Brother game, baby. So I am rooting for you, sister. And
That's
Oh,
my
that's
yes,
good
you got this.
Judy.
And he's from, oh yes, exactly. He's Hawaii. That's huge. Oh my God, like first Hawaii representation, I believe.
Looks
So,
like Jess is about to
this
disagree.
oh
is
So
this
God.
is this is gonna be a little awkward, guys, because
hey,
I am not feeling all the vibes that you are feeling, and I'm not quite understanding why. I feel
homophobic. Let's get out of here, Dash.
Cancel her.
oh no, not my people aggression. I'll
What's
say
wait,
not my
what's
people
wrong? What
No.
what don't you
aggression.
like? What don't you like?
The first off, I want to preface by saying that he could be a friend. I think
Okay.
that he would be a great friend. I think that if
Mhm.
I was in the Big Brother house, I probably would be around him to be his friend.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he gave me absolutely nothing in his videos. I don't, aside from the fact that he said he was adaptable, I didn't really get anything other than his personality. I mean, I saw a lot of he was doing a lot of, you know, hand choreography.
Oh
He was
no,
doing
whatchamacallit was doing more than he was.
what was that?
Ooh,
Well,
Tucker.
we'll get there.
Uh,
We'll get there.
oh,
You
we
know,
will.
but he was like saying the same thing over and over. It was basically he was gonna win because he was him. And like and it was like love and love and peace and all of that. But I didn't hear strategy. Like when I'm looking at a big brother player, I'm thinking like, bro, you're strategic. I don't think he has a strategic bone in his body other than like being nice, like, and being himself, like, but that's not a strategy for me. To me, it's kind of just like he's gonna be amazing and he's gonna be probably the most emotional person there, which again, he said he's gonna be emotional and not an emotional player, but that I'm sure he's gonna bring the drama with just being dramatic, but I I don't see a path for him in finals. I
Okay.
don't.
Well,
By the
I
drama?
mean, well, you said what you needed to say, and we will take that and take notes about
My
it.
besties are looking at me all side-eyed and crooked. Again,
Take note, everyone.
I would totally be like his friend. Outside of this, I hope he does
It
prove me
doesn't
wrong.
sound like it. You don't have to say that.
Thank God we all
hates Kimo.
I am
He said he could never, he should never have even been here.
I am
How did he even
glad
get
we have
casted?
3 minutes per person. Up
Right.
next.
Just said no Hawaiians. That's really what she said.
I love the fact that he's the first one. I mean, like all the great things. So iconic in all the
So
ways.
then what do you feel about this girl? Because if you feel like Kimo is just, he's just here because what you feel about her?
I'll go first. I don't think she's going to be first boot because she's cute, but it's a dud for me. She doesn't know the game. She doesn't know what she's getting herself into. She's very low key. She didn't give me much personality, so it's very hard to see like how she's going to maneuver. Again, super pretty. She's not a Miami girly, but I know that she is she's a bottle girl. She's a VIP cocktail server in Miami. But she's originally from Pennsylvania. Yeah, she gives me I am playing this because I want to be more famous. That's kind of what she gives me.
I agree. It sounded like, well, my sister and my mom like the show, so they said I'll be good at it, so I'm gonna try it. Now, I will say, as a Pisces, I believe in signs, and it's the 26th season. She's 26. Her birthday is 26. She has 26 tattooed on her. So I was thinking, oh my God, girl, if you win this, I'm gonna be very upset with you. But other than that, it wasn't. She didn't give me anything. She sounded like what you think Kimo sound like. Oh, I'm gonna be myself, and then that's how I'm gonna manipulate people because just being myself, I manipulate. And I was thinking, well, is that a good? You need to go see a therapist if you just manipulate just by being yourself. And it just nothing about her just spoke out to me. It's just the signs that really scare me. But outside of that, she could go. This first picture looked like Brittany had her eye fixed. I can't deal with it.
She's cute. I'm gonna give her that. She's cute. She's just very, very low key. I didn't get personality from a very high personality cast. This is a very high personality cast. I feel like she was probably the lowest vibe amongst all of them. What do you think, Dash?
I wrote down pretty.
He's pretty.
She's pretty, but not giving much. I said chill. I said recruit, and I said Xanax because she must have hopped a Xanax for his interview because she was chill. Like
I know, I had her speeded up at 1.5, and it was still slow.
I agree. I was on 2x, and I feel like she is someone who could surprise us because she's a VIP cocktail waitress, and if you look at BB history. It's been Janelle and Rachel.
Very well. They do very well.
They have that oomph, though, that fire, that charisma, that player mentality, which I'm not seeing so far with Leah. I hope she can turn it around. I actually could see her doing well.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I'm thinking she is not a pre-jury boot. She's at least making jury. I don't know if she will be a strong player, but I'm hoping, praying that she can get give us some entertainment. But my prediction is that she'll probably not be that entertaining and get into showmance. But she could win me over. She's super, super cute. And I love the 26 thing. So those are the positives. And the VIP cocktail waitress.
Mr. Man on the Moon is like she's so Janelle. Rachel Riley coded.
As long as she doesn't touch Cam, I'm fine.
What did you yeah, I don't think so. I think that's exactly who she's going for. A Miami girlie from Pittsburgh.
That's a high standard of Janelle and Rachel. So
you know,
I hope you're right.
And a potential mother.
Oh, they're loving her.
We'll see. I think we're giving the girl a little bit too much. Let's tone it down just a little bit.
You never know. Just like I can see and look at Kimo and be like, he's very high. Like he's on the high of just like high on life, and everybody's like love and aloha, and just it's
Leah wasn't giving mother
love. Leah could definitely have just been chill. You're right. Maybe she took a Xanax that day, and it was her last Xanax from Big Brother, and she's just like super chill, to calm her anxiety. She's hiding it in her boobs. Who knows? Like, but maybe she can get a little cunty. Maybe like,
let's see.
Maybe after a couple of days in the house, maybe she does say a few things that are just like, oh, okay. I could kind of see that. Just not everybody, not everybody who interviews is good, or right. You can't listen to everything that you interview. My issue with her is that she doesn't know the game, that she might be here for the wrong reasons. But like, I want, even if you're a recruit, I want to know that you want to play the game, that you're not on here as a stepping stone to get on Love Island, or because you're recruited for Love Island, but you could only get Big Brother. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I don't want. Like, I would at least want you to like the game. And she says that her sister, that's the question. If your sister and your mother are Big Brother fans, bitch, why ain't you? Like,
because she wasn't watching the show with them. She was too busy serving bottles.
Oh God!
I'm so shocked about Chelsie and her godless. My God,
I know.
Like, I cannot. I just knew she was gonna be my gra, but I'm still shocked about Chelsie. I rebuke everything she's doing in the name of Jesus.
Not rebuke. Let's keep it moving. We got Lisa.
They picked the worst photo of her.
Which was right on the left?
No, the one on the left, because I went through some of her photos and I was thinking, she looks really pretty. And this one ages, the one on the left, like, really ages her. I didn't like how they I didn't like it. I like
not
Lisa
her
though.
best photo, as Tyra would say.
It's not.
But I love her.
What is her thing with these strawberries, butterflies?
No,
what's her personality? Go ahead, Dash.
Yes, Dash. Okay, please enlighten me of all the ways.
Just because, like, I felt like when I was watching it, like, certain people's answers like really gave me like boom, like yes. And it was like Angela was definitely doing that for me, and Lisa was doing that for me. I liked her answers. I feel like she has a good mindset when it comes to the game. I think she's gonna be fun. She's given me a little cuckoo cracky, like in a good way, like
very
like. And I like that. I'm like, that can go two ways. It can go like demonic, or it could go like really fun. And for me, I think she's more of like the fun cuckoo cracky. And I know she's either queer or like a huge ally of the community, because she's like always at the prides. So we love that. And she seems to be a true fan. And yeah, I'm into her. I love her cook. She wants to get through their food.
Cooking, yes.
Yes. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like she's gonna be an icon.
So I agree. I liked her. So this was the one, her whole entire thing was, oh yes, I'm going to, and I can't wait to. And you and I was thinking, girl, get your hands out my face, girl, please. She talked with her hands the entire time. I'm gonna cook for them because who doesn't like cooking? You want them? I thought she was doing kid choreography, and
Wait,
I
now
was
you're
like,
talking about that Kimo was doing the
girl,
choreography. He was like,
Bo, no, she was giving me all types of. I was thinking, girl, what did hand choreography down? Girl, give it to me, sis. Let's go to the ballroom. She was giving it down. I love the fact that she wants to cook. I love her personality. I didn't like this butterfly strawberry outfit she had on because I was thinking, I hope this is not what you're going to be giving me the whole entire time because it is not it for me. But outside of that, she had plans. She had thoughts. I love how she knew exactly how she was going to stay in the game. You know, the other people who cook, she said that was going to be her thing. She was a walking vibe. She's a hard thing. She's she was trustworthy. I mean, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So I like her. I don't know. She's definitely not one of my top 4. I only have one left, but I do like her.
I want to preface by saying that I like everybody in this house because I don't know them. So I do like them.
Tell us why you hate her.
I don't hate
We're
her,
ready.
but I don't see what you guys are seeing. I don't see. I don't think that she knows anything about Big Brother. I think she's a recruit, and I think
Ooh.
that I was very surprised that they're saying that she's a chef because the only thing she could say was avocado toast, and I thought she was
Drag
playing
her.
around. And there's gonna be another chef in the kitchen this year, so that's gonna be
Drag her.
interesting to watch. But she's also like very much she's not I think she's gonna be one of the first boots because she doesn't look adaptable whatsoever. When she mentioned like who she wanted to play her game or model her game after, she was just like, there's only me. I don't need to model against, from anybody. There's nobody that I look up to, nobody that I see, nobody that like, meaning like very closed off. She just gives me very type A personality of just, and she said that she's going to treat this game as a business. And I think that she is her relationships may not come off as genuine if she does that. Of course, these are all from just her answers. And then she is a little kooky. She's a
Dragger
little,
personality.
Her answers definitely felt like she was doing an interview. So she was in an interview with people, and I just was not getting what you guys were getting.
Say her game of shit. Who were your faves so far?
Are we talking about me?
Yeah, the only girl, the hardest Simon Cowell of the night.
They're not here yet. They're not here. They have not appeared yet.
Okay. Oh, okay.
My favorites are still to be determined.
Oh, okay.
I saw one really. Oh, sorry. You go.
No, go ahead, Des. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I saw one really funny tweet about Lisa that said she will be running the Fairy Forest Room All Girls Alliance like it's the Navy.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I believe that.
I see the vision. I see the vision.
Yeah. I can kind of see that. And I'm here to say that she will probably be very entertaining or instantly annoying. One of the two. It's gonna be I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna get, we'll see. Let's go. Next. We've got a couple.
She's so gorgeous.
Yeah. Very pretty. McKenzie, Manbeck, construction project manager, Houston, Texas. She attended Texas A&M. That's where Haley went. She also looks a lot like Haley. I feel like it's a very, she definitely fills the that Big Brother stereotype. Like you got yourself your country southern, country blonde.
Yeah.
Captain of her varsity volleyball team when she was in high school.
I have nothing. I was not, and she didn't enthuse me. She didn't move me at all. Like she's gonna be a person in the house. I was not moved. I was not impressed. I like she seems like she's supposed to be here, but that's just it. I have nothing good or bad to say about her. Fernando said it best. It's a Angela
I can
Haley
totally
hybrid.
see this. I can totally see
I
this.
had no other. I had not. I've never met a person like it. I just wasn't even moved. I just watched her interview and I was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, sure. And that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she I think she's obviously gorgeous, but I'm just wondering what else there is to her because she hasn't given us anything else. Even her answer to like, why should we watch you? She said, because I'm pretty, which like, work, girl. I'm all about like owning yourself and like being confident. That's like is inspiring. But like, I need something more because right now she's just giving recruiters here for brand deals, honestly. And I hope she proves me wrong and like is like Haley because I adored Haley and I loved watching Haley's game. That would be awesome. So, you know, my expectations are low, but my hopes are high when it comes to McKenzie.
Look, this is Jess's favorite one.
Absolutely. She's my top
let's
pick.
log out, guys. Let's log out, Jess. This is where we leave.
No, I actually agree 100% with you all. I think that she really gave me nothing except her beautiful face, which can actually go pretty far in Big Brother, to be quite honest, if there's the right people are there. So I think that she might have a chance. One thing that I'll take away from my my podcast yesterday when I was with Bruno is that he wanted to note that she is a construction, like she works with construction workers, like in an office, whatever. So she works with a predominantly male group of individuals, which means that she could probably get along with the guys. She's probably very slow and chill and would be able to kind of be more of that guy's girl than the girl's girl, which would make me a little bit sad, but you know, it is what it is. The personality is just not there, and she knows nothing. She is definitely 100% a recruit. She said it herself without saying it in so many words. It's like she doesn't know the game. So I think that she's going to be going in kind of like learning, but I think
just like
probably she's probably one of the prettiest girls there, which means that she is like, it's kind of like opposite of my season, where there was just like a big group of just very pretty girls, Instagram girls that were able to get with the jockey boys, and they made this big ass alliance to go after the misfits. I feel like it's very much turned over, and she is now this girl right here. If she was on any other season back in my day, would have like really done a number, but this season I don't see many people that could, from what she's giving. I don't know. You know, Fernando says she could win a lot of comps, like sure, but from the girls on this season, a lot of them are highly competitive as well, and if she's not a girl's girl, then she's gonna have to rely on some major guys to do that.
I don't care what
I do see her. I see her getting in a showman's.
Back in my day.
As long as she doesn't talk to Cam, I'm fine.
So who can Cam talk to?
Me through the screen.
Not the one who's taken, saying you can only talk to me.
Look, we have an agreement.
Let's look at some more eye candy. Okay. We've got Matt. Okay, Matt. Even like, why do they have him with his dog? They like must love him. He's a tech sales representative from Georgia. He's got a bachelor's degree in communication, master's in Christian leadership from Dallas,
where's Chelsie?
Theological Seminary. Okay, we got a lot of godly people, Julie. Get your God 101 on.
Where's Chelsie when you need her? He has the longest neck. But outside of his neck, I actually really liked him. Like straight up, I loved his personality. I feel like he could convince me of something, and I don't know if it was his good looks his personality, his charm, whatever it was. He just seemed casual. I feel like he could tell me what to do and lie to me, and I would feel like so shocked that he lied to me. I don't know how much he knows about the show, because as he was explaining his connection to the show, he was saying, well, my mom watched the show and she would tell me things about it, and then I knew that she learned English from Julie Chen, and then I heard things from her. So it wasn't clicking to me that he was a fan of the show, but more so that his mother was a fan of the show. But something about him, I would be like, okay, man, I'll vote for them. And I would be shocked after, be like, oh my God, you lied to me. But no, I understand that you had to because you didn't want me to know. Like, something about him, his personality, it just, I don't know. He's not my last pick in my top 4, but I like him a lot.
Dash.
Do you want to go or me?
I don't know. Are we ending on a good note or a bad note?
I feel like mine is like, it's like pretty positive.
Okay. Okay, you can go.
Yeah. Okay. So I think the showmances are going to be McKenzie and Leah for the girls, and him and Cam for the boys. And I don't know who's going to be with who, but that's what I see.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's very handsome.
Yes.
He's Filipino representation. Love that. I am a little scared for him because he says he wants to heal through this experience. And I'm like, oh, baby, you are
There's no healing.
Poor baby's going to have to go into more therapy than he thought. Maybe it's going to be the first time in therapy. Who knows?
Like, baby girl, this is the wrong show if you wanted to heal, because you are about to be traumatized, Boots. And so I'm a little afraid for him, to be completely honest. But I like see him winning comms. I don't know why I have this like weird witchy sense that like he's gonna have an HOH and take out one of my faves, which is like scary. He wants to target the super fans, which is also scary because I'm like, poor Angela mother. Yeah, I don't know. I could see him winning. He's like one of my potential winner picks.
Yeah. So he is one of my winner picks. He
Oh
is.
God, we knew.
I do love me a little bit of Matt. I see everything that you guys are saying. I did not know he was a Christian brother. So not that there's anything wrong with
Yeah.
you know, with someone who's been in the ministry. There's a little bit of nativity, naiveness, you know, to it. Which I think, yeah, fear for you, baby. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. But I love the fact that he is going in this wanting to meet people of like all
outside of him. Yeah.
outside of him.
Yes.
He seems like a very sheltered baby, you know. You know, we had one of those on our season and they learned a lot about themselves. And I think that he's kind of on that journey for himself. So I'm like excited to see. I love the fact that he wants to be around older people. I
like
think
that too.
that the fact that he wants to target a super fan, I don't even think he really knows what a super fan is. So I feel like he could definitely be like an Angela, like he can be with an Angela that would he's kind of trying to find a mom type and she's like a super fan. So I think them two together would make like an amazing
that would be cute.
like,
I would like that.
I'm here for that.
And I would
Yeah.
really love to see that. Because I'd be like all for it. I think that he gives me such like very, very good vibes. I
like
think
that.
that he is like that kind of guy that wants to be friends with everybody, you know. It's gonna be an interesting thing with him. I don't think he will be in showmance. I don't see that for him, but
how tall is he? He looks tall.
he does look tall. But yes, he is one of my winner picks.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Okay, next up, bam, Quinn, Mr. Super Fan, a nurse recruiter from Nebraska. went hard as hell in his interview, was literally laying it all out. Do we know you play Big Brother? Yes, we know that you know Big Brother. Like, I think he I don't know. He started talking about the rat and the snake and the dove and the frog, and I don't know. I got very lost. What do you all
He,
think?
I didn't understand his strategy. He was like, my strategy is to be out of control by staying behind and by being in front of people. And I was like, what are you talking about? First of all, this is an androgyny realness icon. And I just want to put that out there. You can play every role, Quinn, and I'm so jealous. It's giving androgyny down. When I say there is a career androgynous, if you want it, baby, money is there. But outside of that, I love this super fanness. I just get lost in what the hell are you talking about? So I would love to watch on the feeds conversations with him, because people, once he leaves, people are gonna be like, so what did he say? And I think that that's a part of what he was trying to explain to us in his interviews. I am chaos, and that's how I'm gonna move forward in this game, because I'm chaos. You don't know what's coming out of my mouth. People are gonna be confused. I'm gonna be so forthcoming, so crazy, but also reserved. I'm going to be up, down, all around, all in one conversation. You're not going to know what hit you. I'm going to form alliances. I'm going to backstab, and then I'm going to trust them. It was just like, what is he going to do? He's going to be fun to watch. He's just a ball of chaos.
Did they just want to say? Joseph asked if they get makeup for their wall photos. Yeah, we do. Not go. I mean, we have a chance to. Yeah, there's a makeup artist that kind of just pats us down and makes sure that we're not a mess. But yes, go ahead.
Okay, so Quinn, I'm here for it. I am here for Quinn. I think Quinn is gonna be entertaining.
Yes.
And that's always my number one thing with a reality star. You gotta be entertaining. I feel like Quinn is different. I don't think we've ever had someone like Quinn on. I'm living for the androgyny because screw gender norms. Okay, you work that Rapunzel hair, baby. I have seen some Facebook posts that have gone around on Twitter where Quinn is a very vocal trans ally.
Whoa!
We have no choice but to stand. I think yes, okay. And we see, like, I think that Quinn is somebody who is going to this game like willing to be a villain and willing to backstab, but I think they're going to end up being a hero. That's what I think in this story. I do think that Quinn will be a hero in the story. Also, a Jason Guy mentioned in 2024, Quinn, you got my sand card, babe.
Oh wait, a what?
Quinn has the sand card. Yeah, he was saying that he wants to play like Jason Guy, which is like,
oh yeah, that
like come on.
The fan is fanning right there. Like
Yeah.
you could tell that it's very calculated. My concern for him is that we've seen it before. A super fan who thinks they can do it a lot easier than what it looks like. He's a super fan from his couch. So I would like to be pleasantly surprised to see him actually be able to pull off these moves, because his strategy was, I agree with Busy, very chaotic. It was just like, yeah, it was like, I'm gonna do the most by doing nothing. Like, it was, I didn't understand. And he's like, I'm gonna be like, I just like, that would just make me want to get rid of you. So I see him as you're either a first boot, or you make it very, very well into, like, if you might be either first boot because you can't really socialize, or you can't fit in within that first week and people don't know where to place you because your energy is a little too high, or I don't know. I guess it's just going to really depend on Wednesday where they come in, and it's just, because it could be it could be a lot.
You all, welcome to Girl Let's Agree to Disagree, where Jess says that the only way to get her fan card is to have already won.
No.
And that's how she knows whether or not you're going to be a good player or not.
No.
Have you won Big Brother? Then you're sitting from the couch.
Exactly. No, because I the way he says it, I'm going to be able to do it better. I'm going to do it this way and that way. And it's like, it's very easy for you to say something like that when you don't
When you're not,
have
yeah.
the credentials.
Because it's
like,
a pressure cooker and you don't know what it's going to be like.
yeah, and people just don't have that agency that first week. Like,
Yeah.
I would respect you a lot more if you're saying, like, this is how I want to play. But I also understand that it's hard to make friends and that it's that I'm going to be challenged by the multiple personalities that are in this room. Like, he didn't really sound very educated on that end. It was very all book, like, Big Brother textbook.
Oh,
Like,
sure. Yeah.
everything that you would want them to do while you were sitting on your couch. Oh, they should have done this. They should have done that. But yes, guess what, bitch? She doesn't fuck with me. So how the hell was I supposed to do that? You know, like, he's saying that he's going to do all of these things. But at the end of the day, someone might not mess with him.
That's true.
You know, like, and how is he going to do that? Where is the adaptability? Like, how are you going to work with these people? Again, it was a very basic. Everybody's was very basic. He did more than most, so I like him. You know, I'm not saying I don't like him. So like, I just want to see, like, when people. I feel like he was talking a little smack. You know, he was talking a little shit, and I'm
It was like,
you know,
there's never been a mom on this show before.
Exactly. It's like, let me see you put money in your mouth when you put down and make a big move in the season. Call me. Okay,
Yes.
let me know. And
Oh,
that's what I want to
know all about that.
because it's like talk.
Timestamp this.
And when it's time to make the move, I feel like Mr. Quinn is gonna be like, I need him as a shield. You know, like,
Oh, I hope not.
and that's gonna be very annoying. You know, if that's the case. But I have a lot of hope for him because he's one of the ones that, like, knows this game the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think he'll be underestimated. He's like super athletic, and you would never know that just by looking at him.
It's giving hacky sack.
Like, literally, he keeps on saying that he is, like, insanely athletic, and I'm like, wait, what are we talking about here? Like,
I want to
why?
see it.
Like, I don't want to stereotype him, and I'm just like, where am I? Like athletic in what? Like, what have you?
I
been
don't know. I want to
doing?
see it with his shirt on. That was giving swimmer's body. I'm telling you, it's giving androgynous. Some part of me is very attracted.
But get this. It's like, if you're gonna come off like a little Scotty Patati in the season, you know, like, Scotty was very, like, nerdy, super Big Brother fan, and then he takes off his shirt and he's like, bam, 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 like, just doing a whole bunch of, like, chin ups and just, like, whoever knows Scotty from season 20 and you go on his Instagram, I love the dude. He's I love him. He's always in the gym, and it's like, but he's one of the, and I say this with the kindness of my heart because I love him. He's just like,
he's still Scotty.
He is the definition of, like, the best nerd. Like, he's just amazing.
He's still Scotty.
So, yeah, but so quiz like that, then it's like, okay.
I want to see it.
We can see it. We'll see it. Okay.
I think Quinn will give us some viral, like, iconic moments. I see him being like a hot mess in a fun way.
I can see that.
Now, Jess, I want to hear what you have to say about Rubina. Please spill.
Oh, am I first now?
Yes.
Now? Okay, well, Rubina is quite literally has my stand card. I absolutely adore her. She is like, when I watch her, I think of my family. I think of, you know, she says she's here to be like the big sis, like, and to me, that is Ate. Ate is a big sis, like, pop off Ate, like, let's get this. I'm all here for her. I know she doesn't know a lot about the show, but I see the passion, and I see that she's also someone who's going to be able to just, like, tell it how it is, which scares me a little bit because it feels like she might get in trouble a little bit. but I feel like she has a good head on her shoulders. She's all about energy. She's got a smile like to boot. It's just the cutest thing. I like literally stand her.
Oh, do you? Do you? Because if we want to go
Yeah.
back to our favorite Hawaiian, where you were like,
Oh,
what's the strategy? Her strategy was Rubina. I'm Rubina. There's no other Rubina. I'm Rubina. I'm a Filipino. It's just Rubina. There's nobody else like Rubina. My strategy for winning is
you're right.
Rubina. There's no other
No.
one. What other house
Her.
guest am I going to be like? Rubina, because there's only one. You've never met a Rubina, and I'm gonna be Rubina. That's how I'm gonna get to the top because Rubina. And you had so much to say about Kimo, but here
That's
you
not
are standing
true.
Rubina, whose only sole thing. We could play her video now. I never heard her name so much. That's the only thing she had going for her was her being
That's
Rubina.
not true because when she was asked like the type of people that she was going to be and not be around,
Rubinas.
she said I'm all about the vibe. I'm good at picking up vibes and I'm going to be able to pick out whoever's being fake. That was something that she said. She also said that she was going to be the big sister. So she said she was going to be all about like love and being the big sister. That was a strategy. That
That's
was
a
strategy.
Go to bed. Give it up, delicious. You look like a man. I am not dealing with this. No, I am gonna say I stand Rubina, and she's on my list. But I ain't gonna
Okay.
sit here and let you act like she did anything different than Kimo because the
She
girls
did.
are the same. It's
Well,
giving twins. It's giving twins. It's
it's
giving girl. We know each other. It's giving they're gonna be rooming with each other. Key King. Okay, it's giving we're both in a hammock saying, look at
look,
this
just
hoe
because they're both a
coming
South
out
Asian
here.
Pacific Islander does not mean they're the same. Okay.
No, it's
First
giving
off,
they're going to see each other. She's gonna be, girl, how you doing? How you doing? And they're gonna be together. It's giving they're in a hammock saying, here goes Chelsie. She's bringing her Bible, girl. Oh, there's Matt following behind. Like
I can see that.
I'm with it. I am with it. I'm just saying, I stand her. She's my last pick, but I didn't like how you was trying to act like she's just not like Kimo because they the same.
No, I do not think that Kimo and her are the same. I think they might complement each other, but I do not think they are the same.
And
Dash,
she's louder.
Dash, you need to come up in this piece and oh no, not someone say
Oh no,
together on the
you're
lot.
muted, Dash, unmute yourself.
Not someone saying together on the
Oh,
lot.
not
You better
this.
not.
Do not manifest that. So I am also a Rubina Stan account.
Yes.
She is giving me the fire I need, the energy, the charisma. She's got the personality. She's beautiful. She seems really excited to play the game. I do see her aligning with Kimo.
Kimo?
I
Yeah,
see them
absolutely.
aligning with Angela, and then one person who we haven't gotten to yet. I just see this, and like I'm also crack mother. Who's wait, Leah, not Leah, Lisa. Lisa. This is like I'm like forming this alliance in my
I
head.
love it.
She alluded to like having history. She's like, I'm this way because she didn't say it this way.
Yes.
She's been through a lot.
Yeah, she did mention that.
With her, like she gives me a diamond energy. Diamonds are made from being buried. I think that life has buried her and that she came out sparkling, and that's why she has positive, gorgeous energy she has, is because she has survived a lot in her life. That's just like the energy that I'm reading off her. I think that she's resilient as a person, and I think she will be resilient as a player because she owns her power, she knows her worth, and she's not afraid to say there's only one of me, and I am Rubina, baby. And yes, she may say her name a lot, but she knows she knows her damn worth, and for that, I am standing, and I think she might actually be my number one baby.
Ooh, you and me might be on the same boat. Like I truly do. I love her. I scares me she doesn't know the game quite well because there will be some people that will be playing very very hard. So I just hope that she can pick up what's being thrown and like that she can adapt very very quickly. That's my hope for her. But I see her going. I hope I see her going far.
She will.
I could see her winning. I think she's a potential winner.
Ooh,
So let's calm down here.
I would love to see that. I sure would. How many we got left? Let's see. We got 1.
2 more.
I think we have 2 more. Yes, honey.
Where are
We
my
are
notes for
almost
them?
done. Okay. So we have the next person.
I think I'm missing notes.
Oh
no, I'm not.
To core. Clottey Girly is from she's in Atlanta, originally from London via Chicago, south side of Chicago, raised by 2 lesbian mothers. Oh, I didn't know this, that she was on the Kelly Clark show where she showcased her clothing.
It's not important. So
that was relatively recent. Yeah, she's the crocheter. That means she's very creative. I love her. I love her style.
What do you like about it?
Her style? What do I like about it?
Yeah, what do you like about her style?
It's colorful, it's unique. She makes her she makes like her own clothes. I think that she's very creative. I like it. I like quirky, I like a quirky look, looks like she's not afraid to play with color. I feel like it's been a long time. Had we ever had like kind of like a nerdy-ish misfitty black girl on the show?
I don't. Girl, crochet in the corner and get on my face. It's giving float to the end. It's giving get your needles.
That was how you really feel.
It's giving get your needles, sit in the corner, float to the end. Like I just something about it. I am not feeling to core, and it was just it's something about, and maybe it's because she's changed from place to place so often. Sometimes I was like, so which accent is this? It was giving flip through.
I'm not gonna lie, her accent is really throwing me off. I had to talk to my friend who is from London to and is gonna get back at me to see where it
was giving London sometimes, accent. It was giving Chicago, then it was giving Atlanta, and I was thinking, girl, I get it, but pick one. And it was annoying me. So it's so who are you really? Girl, get your needles, get in the back, and leave us alone, girl, please.
Damn.
I'm okay with her being there, but there's no high hopes.
Busy Blue's a little mean right now. Watch, he's gonna be the besties with her outside of the show. He always
that always happens with me.
He talks so much shit about these players, and then he be hanging out with them at the.
It'd be my best friend.
Do you hate her style too?
So what do you think, Dash? What do you like about her?
Because the way you were asking Jess about her style,
I wanted to know what she liked about it. Nobody's out here going and picking that up.
Okay,
absolutely. I don't think it's that wear that.
Okay, so she made outfits for the Renaissance store for her and her sisters.
Okay.
They were sickening to me.
And I'm sure they were breathable because they're crocheted. So I'm with that because the concert wear. But both of you all, okay, Dash, come back next week and having a crochet outfit. It's since we love them so much. And then Jess, you do the same.
Well, I mean,
go to the Kelly Clarkson show, see which episode she was on, see what the name of the clothing line was, and purchase a couple of outfits. Somebody put that raggedy hat on that she has on in the picture.
Oh, don't be messing with her raggedy hat. She's a cute hat.
Okay, the shirt, I would wear one of her pieces. I think.
Actually, the shirt she's wearing on the left, I would wear that. I would wear that.
I think the one on the left's cute.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I mean,
who knows if the one in the right, I don't know if it was a festival or something. It just looks like a whole bunch of flowers on a damn hat. It is what it is. But I think that the thing is that she has her own sense of style.
She does.
That's a good thing.
I don't think she's gonna be swayed. I think she's who she is, and I think that she's gonna be a good floater. I don't think she's gonna ruffle things in again. She'll surprise me if she did. I don't think she's ruffling feathers. I don't think she's going to get in any mess. I think who Asa became is who she's kind of gonna become and be throughout the game.
Okay. So Takor, that's how you say it? Takor?
I think so, yeah.
Takor, I'm loving her. Like, I mean, from what I can see, like, I feel like she is something different. Like, I don't think we've ever seen anybody like her before, and I always love individuality. I think she seems kind. She is a bit young, so I'm a little worried that she's going to get manipulated in the game. But one of her goals is to have a misfit alliance. And I think with this cast, there is potential there for her to get a really iconic group together, aka my favorites. You know, an alliance, that'd be really cute. I love her. I don't know. I just think she's adorable.
She is adorable.
Yeah. So she gets the sand card.
I see we're passing them out now. Come on, it's a buy one, get one.
When I saw it was alphabetical, I was like, ooh, a lot of my stand cards are at the end, but I'm going to look like a bitch for the first half. But,
you know, and
it's giving buy one, get one. Yes.
Yeah, I'm here for her.
Okay. I mean, I'm not necessarily not here or there for her. I love the fact that she's a Chicago girly. Like, I think that, like, for you to be raised by two lesbian mothers on the south side of Chicago, first of all, I promise you, you're not watching Big Brother if that's the case, because if you on the south side of Chicago, you ain't got time for Big Brother. Like, that's not like, no. But I don't know, she seems very sweet and very she just looks like a very interesting person to know. That accent is throwing me
every part of it is throwing me off.
All the way off, because I don't know it, and I usually love myself an English accent, but hers is just, it feels a little wanky. And I'm just like, it throws me off because I've never heard it. Like, it sounds almost Australian, or is it English, or is it Chicago, or like Busy said, I'm just like,
where are you from right now?
Well,
and it was through each question.
Huh?
She did.
Oh, she probably like now has like a
it makes me not want to trust you. It's just too much.
Yeah, I can kind of see that, though. I can kind of see that. And I mean, I know that this is kind of a horrible thing to say, because but it is a house. Someone's going to think that she's faking her accent.
Yeah, it makes me not want to trust you. I'm not sure. What are you getting today?
Yeah,
Wasn't she
it's kind of like
England yesterday? Now she's talking
with
this Brooklyn accent.
Does Takor's accent sound a little bit more to you today than yesterday? Like, oh, that girl's playing. She ain't from.
Yeah, I would feel that way.
Oh yeah, people are gonna use that against her.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, like, in a house where that's all you have, you know, all day, is to think about what people might or might not be, you know, lying to you about. Absolutely. Okay, y'all. I think this is the last person.
Another daddy.
Yeah, it could be a lot of people's favorites. I will see, and let me know in the chat who the favorite is here. But we got Tucker.
Another daddy.
Tucker. Marketing and sales exec from Brooklyn, originally from Boston, model, actor, artist, very empathetic, as he kept on saying. He's just very empathetic.
His gay dads.
With his gay dad. Youngest out of 3. He has 2 older brothers.
Not the girl being raised by 2 lesbian mothers and crocheting, and this right picture of him and his gay dad with a crocheted what is this, a tank on?
Yeah, one of my friends was like, "Oh my god, finally he's like a good-looking gay guy." I was like, "I don't think he's gay." And they're like, "Yeah, he's gay." I was like, "No, I don't think he's gay." And then he said gay, like, in his you know, in his interviews, and he's like, "I told you he was gay. I told you." I was like, "No." He said his dad's gay.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Ah."
He's giving me Bi King, but like maybe I'm just being like hopeful and
Yeah. And I love that hopefulness for you. I'm with it. He's so attractive. I just I don't know. Tucker can get it. He could get it.
Oh God. Okay, so what about strategy? uh,
I don't have anything for him. I don't know how I skipped him.
what? He has wedding pictures of his girlfriend on IG. Oh, he has wedding pictures on his IG.
Nobody can. Fernando, how about you stop taking away people's fantasies? Okay.
Just because he got a girlfriend or a wife doesn't mean
No, but also he's a model. Those were pictures from a shoot.
Oh, you saw the pictures?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
Very well. He has some very like masculine photo shoots in underwear, but then he has like femme ones too. Like, and I love that. If he is a straight man, like more power to you. We love people that are not afraid to go outside of the boxes that society tries to put us in. And I feel like, you know, as a model, he's not one box, which is exciting. I think he's very sexy. He seems very fun, very sweet. I also think he gives me like he just did a fat line of coke before he filmed these interviews. Right? Like, because he was like giving like, he's like, I'm like, girl, you need to calm down.
Oh my God. Wait, but seriously, you are not the first person to say that was a very consistent thing that they were saying on the podcast yesterday. And it was just like, what is he looked a little strung out, and I
have to see them. I don't know how I skipped him.
And I don't know. I'm like, with all due respect, if it's not, apologies, don't want to, you know, put that type of habit on somebody. Like, it is what it is. But yeah, it's like,
yeah,
baby.
maybe he's just done a lot of shrooms and acid in his day, and he's just like that now. But maybe that's just how he naturally is. But to me, it was giving like he's partied a lot. So I feel like I'd get along great with him.
Why are we not best friends, Dash? Yeah.
Me and party.
And just him and his wife's occasional third, you know?
Wait, so he's married?
Allegedly.
No, y'all stop saying that to us.
Wait, is he married or is he single? Do we know this?
I'm pretty sure he's married with a wife. That's what the comments were saying.
Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna go check on this right now, but because I'm like, I'll go into like my little ADHD, just like spin, forget you guys are even here.
So gameplay wise, though, what do we think?
Yes, gameplay wise, let me go into my Tucker. Look, I think it's funny, right? I think he talks about being an amazing chef.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're definitely gonna have, you know, some issues with that, because, you know, obviously Lisa has already asked for
toss Lisa out.
You know, yeah, it's like, I feel like there's gonna be, you know, some type of beef between them two, kind of boxing it out for the, you know, for the kitchen.
How old is Lisa again? Because he's 30.
I don't know.
I don't think they're gonna be fighting like
all
that.
The way up at the top.
I think she's around the same.
33.
She's 33. Okay.
Oh, she didn't.
It's either gonna go great, and they'll be like, you know,
let's just cook things together. Yeah.
Or it's gonna be like a rivalry. Like,
that is a good looking picture, though. He is a cute guy.
A little bit like the one from Jennifer Coolidge's show, White Lotus. He looks like the guy from White Lotus a little bit.
Oh my God, yes.
You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He seems charming. I think he's guaranteed jury. Like, I just feel like he's
very much. There were a couple of bro-y things that he said that was just kind of like, you can be a little problematic if you're modeling your game after Brett, but
Oh, he said that?
oh yeah.
I can
Oh.
see him doing that though
Oh
too.
no. I
Yeah,
can't
I'm
go through that again.
sorry.
I can't go through that again.
You
Please.
can't go through that again.
Oh
You
no.
know, very, but it's interesting. It's just like I got a lot from him. Like I still don't know where he is, other than being hella Italian. You know, like the Italian is there. So, but he's like, I've been bullied, but I've been a bully, you know? And then he's like, I'm gonna be chill, but I can be like Brett and I'm, you know, and gonna wild out. And I was just
See,
like,
Quinn already has that down packed. Like, calm down.
yeah. It kind of I'm just like, oh, what are you gonna be like? But I
I don't
do
know. I'm
get like,
excited to
yeah,
see.
and I do get he gives me like Zach Rance vibes a
There
little
will
bit.
never be another king like Zach Rance. They'll never.
Love him.
There will never be another king like Zach Rance. You take that back right now, Fernando.
Yeah, I think I agree. I can kind of see it. He's not as like out there as Zach Rance is. Zach is a little bit more high energy, but
He just needed one more bump.
you got him. You got him.
But
See what you did? See what you did, Dash?
What?
See what you did, Dash?
I'm so sorry.
That was iconic. I could go to bed so peacefully now.
I'm so happy for you.
Oh,
I'm so happy for you. Yeah, I think that it's gonna be interesting, and he deems himself as very empathetic, like, and that's the whole thing too. The very love, like this whole cast, a majority of them have been like good vibes, besties forever. I'm totes about, you know, just having a
good vibes, seeing
one-on-one, making
people,
sure that there's a connection. We
connections.
wanna, you know, we wanna be besties after the show, like all of these things. And I'm just thinking, how is this gonna work out? Is a lot of these characters are just like, I mean, not the characters, people, but they're so high up in that energy range.
I want
They're
everyone to
high
just like be like
energy.
that, though.
Bring the chaos, please.
Yes, I want it.
At the end of the day, what is the chaotic level that we think that BB26 will bring?
I think it's gonna be about, if out of 10, it's gonna give an 8. I don't think it's gonna
Ooh.
give 9 or 10 like it normally does, but I think that we're gonna see so many flips and tricks. This doesn't seem like a house that's gonna be so divided so easily, where it's gonna be predictable. It's giving groups of 3s, groups of 4s. It's giving, we're not sure who's doing what. It's gonna give me 8, where I'm gonna be excited to watch next week. Or the next episode, where you're not sure who's going to be pulled, what's going to happen. I don't think this is going to be a house divided into 2. I think we're going to see some 3s and 4s, and it's going to give me 8.
Dash.
I'm thinking the pre-jury phase will be fire. Like, I feel like in Modern Big Brother, the pre-jury is always really fun. And then, like, we lose some of the key pieces. Like, for example, last season, if Izzy and Heisem were in the jury phase, I feel like the season becomes so much more entertaining.
Oh my God, chaotic.
Right? Like, so I'm like, as long as we don't lose a few key people in the pre-jury phase, I could see it being really entertaining the whole time, but it's all going to depend how those first few weeks play out. So I'm trying to keep my expectations like moderate, but I'm like ready for it to be shut up, you know?
I love it. I think I agree. I will say that I don't know. From all of these people, I think it'll be an interesting week to watch, but I don't see the chaos happening like Taylor's season, you know how it's just like
that
immediately day
was a
one
lot.
was just like too much,
Yeah.
like it was just
It's gonna be a slow burn.
I think it will. I think it'll be a slow burn. I think that it will. All of these people, I can see how all of them may actually get along with each other truly, and it will be hard for them to decipher for a few weeks,
I
like
want that.
where they place and like who they're going to be.
I'm
Right.
not sure. Everybody says that it should be. I want that.
Although
Give me Angela crying every week.
I do see Brooklyn bumping heads with quite a few people. I don't like there. What I will say is that there are a lot of alpha females, which I absolutely adore. But what's going to make this chaotic, because alpha females all in one room is not the best thing, you know.
What's a core will be there, so
but
she said who goes up? Oh, really?
I'd be like, damn, if I knew how to crochet in the damn house. Yeah, so I mean, it's gonna be interesting. So top picks. Let's go with top 2.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Right? Top 2, first boot.
Okay, let's see. This is hard.
My top 2 are, unfortunately, I like Brooklyn and I like Rubina as my top 2. My first boot, I am gonna go with Lisa.
First boot, Lisa. Okay. Dash.
I feel like I gave out my stand card to about 6 of them so far. This is like, just so everyone knows, these can be revoked at any time.
Absolutely.
And more out. I'm gonna say my top 2 as of right now in this moment are Rubina and Angela.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna say, I want to say my first boot is Joseph or Kenney. I don't know. Kenney.
Okay.
We'll go with Kenney.
Go with the cop.
Kenney. The cop. Oh, yep, the cop. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot. So I'm going to say, because I wanted to say Rubina, but both of you guys said Rubina. So I'm going to have to
stick to your truth.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of motherly and iconic if she gets all 3 of us.
It is, because I do very, very much love Rubina. For whatever situation, I will say Rubina, Angela,
okay,
with Matt as a very, very, very close third.
Ooh,
very close third. First boot. I'm gonna say I hate it, but it's either going to be Quinn or Takor.
No, not our crocheting queen.
Yeah, literally. I almost put Takor in my top 2. Like, I feel bad that I did it.
Yikes.
No,
well, maybe she'll make you a sweater.
I don't think she knows enough, and I don't think that she's social enough to be able to do that with the amount of people that are there. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong. But I also see where Joseph could potentially be that person as well. I know, Brandon. He's like, ouch, Jess. Yeah. I'm just
she'll knit you a sweater as well. She'll crush
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it from a standpoint of how I feel about them. I am doing it from the standpoint of like the house as a whole and who I think might get along or who I think might, just like the little alliance pockets, like who would be able to connect, someone like Matt, he's going to be looking for super fans. You know, like he's going to target those, but he's trying to get in with the mom. There's the cops, and there's like already people who are already looking for like an elderly alliance, you know. There's already, you know, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of ways that this can go, which I'm really excited because I like it to be unpredictable. So I'm
Expect the
excited.
unexpected.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this tomorrow.
Oh my God, it's tomorrow.
Oh, and also, yeah, it's tomorrow.
Where have you been, Dash?
And yeah, and you're like gonna be at the premiere in New York City.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
I know. I have massive FOMO vibes. I wish I could be there. I'm so sad that I'm not gonna be there. Who is going to be the 17th house guest? I know I don't know if it's gonna be the 8 tomorrow. Who's gonna be the 8 tomorrow? I don't know what that means.
Oh, because 8 move in tomorrow and then 8 move in on Thursday.
Oh, got it. But
maybe
there's also rumors about the 17th house guest.
Oh yeah.
So maybe they all compete the first night, but then one person loses, and then the second house move in, that person loses, and then they both go against whoever the third person is.
Oh. Do we think the 17th house guest is like a returning player, or like?
I hope not.
I hope not too.
I'm really just hoping that the 17th house guest is like literally AI, like via the circle type.
Oh, I
you
can
know what I
understand that.
mean?
Yeah.
Just like
America's choice.
Or America. That would be flipping amazing.
Yeah,
actually, if you're thinking about it, given that it's an AI twist, why wouldn't it be America being able to do something computer-wise or with AI to make these decisions as an 18th house guest, as a 17th house guest? So
I'm here for that.
I would totally be here for that.
BB Can too. They let Canada have the HOH week, and like it turned that season because like Ika was gone at that point, so like we needed something, and like it just made the whole season so much better that one week.
Give us the power.
Yes.
Yeah, I know they said that someone's going to be voted to come in. I don't think that's a thing. How about y'all talk? And let me check my emails to see if I have anything from CBS that might be a little top city secrety. Let me see. Okay.
Dash, who's your favorite?
I do.
Okay, tell us.
Oh, I don't know. Can I say it?
What does it say? Does it say you can say it?
It's embargoed until tomorrow.
Okay, so it was so much fun. You all put in the comments, what do you think that it is? What do you think Jess is reading right now? What do you think about our guesses? What do you think about who we think's gonna win? Who do we think the first boot out? You all put in the comments, what do you think? Who you think is gonna be the first boot? What do you wish happens? How well do you think the season's gonna go? We want to thank Dash so much for coming to do Girl Let's Agree to Disagree with us. We really enjoyed the time here. I love how much people loved you being here as well. We hope you come back. Yeah, we hope you come back. This is not the last time. So make sure that you come back and you're with us. Jess, do you want to close us out?
I need to go back and read the comments now. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, people loved you. Yeah.
Comments. But thank you. That means the world. Thank you for having me. You guys are both so fabulous and genuinely iconic. So
we appreciate that.
Maybe this won't be my last time on this pod.
Okay? It won't
be. Not. Everybody, please give all of the love to Dash. We will be recapping the season. Busy and I are still working out the kinks on that as far as dates and times. I know this was very last minute, so thank you so much for those who like watched with us, who have been on even at the very last minute, because we literally like announced this 15 minutes before we went on the air. And we love each and every one of you that have been here since like day one with us, like writing with us and spilling tea with us and just shooting the shit with us. And we love that about this season, or this community of people, and why we're excited about the season. We're also going to be interviewing the house guests that are getting evicted, and you will be able to see that every Monday, that we will be posting as each person gets evicted. And then we'll let you know of a more consistent time frame.
We're working out the kinks.
We're working that out. But we love you all so much. Dash, thank you so much for spending the time with us. Y'all follow us on all of our socials. Dash, where can they find you? Where can they follow you?
Well, you can find me in person tomorrow night in NYC at the Big Brother premiere party that Oz is throwing. Or part 2, I'm doing an event with Big D, Derek Frazier in P-Town. It's on our Twitters if you want to check that out. And then as far as socials, it's just at @KATZ on everything: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. I love y'all. Thank you for being kind to me in the comments. And thank you guys so much for having me. I'm obsessed with
you.
We love you all. And guys, don't forget, click like, subscribe, tell everybody that we're on again. Share clips, let people know, let us know what you want to see. Let us know who you want us to interview, because we're going to be having past Big Brother house guests on the show as well that are going to be recapping the episodes with us. So let us know if there's any of your favorites that you want me to ask. Who do you want to see? We'll get them on for you. And yeah, I was gonna say love one another. But Busy just wants me to get off. So we love y'all so much, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.